Monica and I had fallen in love with her, and Jim was beginning to realise she was not going away. "This dog," said Monica, "has demonstrated every bad habit a dog can possess. She has been shut up in a small garden all her life and never made any proper relationships, or been given any intelligent training. Some fool has taught her not to accept a pork scratching until you say the word." "Say the word," I said. "I don't know the word," said Monica. "Pieces of 8, I said. "Shazam! Open Sesame! Jumping Jack Flash! Edward Heath! European Monetary Union! A piece of cheese for old Ben! New custom blended blue Sunoco! Elementary, my dear Watson! Give me the moonlight, give me the girl." "Shut up," said Monica. Monica and Jess looked at each other in despair. "I am now an established writer," I said to Monica later. "The oldest young writer in Britain. I have written 2 bestsellers. People stop me in the street and shout to me across the cut. They call me Terry and want to be my friend. They write from all over the world. Only yesterday, a chap in New Zealand emailed to tell me that his father read Narrator to Carcassonne before he died. A lady wrote to say she read a little of Indian River every night and then went to sleep. Then there was the girl who wet herself on the train laughing at Jim. People say they have read my books many times and ask, where is the next one? I must follow my destiny and produce another work. I owe it to society. We'll have an expedition, another impossible dream, like crossing the Channel, or sailing down to the Gulf of Mexico, perhaps Holland or Germany. I shall picture the colourful characters and the waterside cities, and address the main historical issues of the 20th century. And Jim will get up to mischief, and so will Jess, and I will tell funny stories, and it will be the Narrow Dog Trilogy. If you are looking for someone to climb up and down the lock ladders of Northern Europe with a rope between her teeth, said Monica, then I suggest you try the Lonely Hearts section of the New York Review of Books. Some mad old Harvard professor might give you a try. Some ill-favoured, skinny Boston babe. Me? I had enough of it when we went to Carcassonne. What's the point of spending 50 grand to wear ourselves out and risk our lives and our health and not even be sure to get the money back? Why don't you write books at home, like everyone else? It's because you can't get it up unless you are fighting the current in some desolate sound, pursued by carnivorous reptiles. Why don't we stop all this and live out our days in peace? God knows there are few enough days left. I am an artiste, Monica. Without my art, I will wither away. What do I say to the fan who read a bit of my book every day and it cheered him up when he had cancer? What do I say to the young people who send me pictures of their whippets and say, "More Jim, please"? I know I am 75, and there is not much time, but all the more reason. It's like Jesus Christ said about the talents. If you've got it, use it. You can't argue with Jesus Christ. I bet Jesus Christ would want me to go to Europe. Write a novel, said Monica. Write a novel like everyone else. You said you were going to do something about the Loch Ness Monster. Go to Inverness and do some research. You can get there in a day. Then sit at home and write a novel. No one ever spotted the Loch Ness Monster quicker than me. I had just arrived on the shore of the loch, and she rolled out, her eye glinting inside a wave, her back oily black. 20 yards away her tail brushed the surface from underneath. Then she turned on her side and was gone. Whether it was really Nessie, or a wave reflected from a far shore, I never found out, because I did not see her again. But I thought it was a sign, and my novel, Narrow Dog and the Loch Ness Monster, would be the best thing I ever did. The story had begun to come to me when our friends, Pauline and Ray, on their narrow